Reading. How much time you have clean, brother?
20, what's that, Tuesday? 22 days.
Give it to him. God bless. All right, I thank God for last night's rest, this morning rise. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve, and mercy is not giving me what I do deserve, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. How the brothers and sisters doing? Everybody good? All right. My name is Darren McKnight. My partner, Robert Hayes. He's home resting, right? But together we call the Minds of Men. Non-profit, spiritual organization. We don't deal with religion. I'm an immigrant and I'm a gypsy. I'm from Baltimore City. Been in, baby, all right, Baltimore in the house, all right? Baby Afghanistan, all right? Baby Afghanistan. Not a dope in Baltimore, all right? They say back in the day, back in the 70s and the late 60s, one bag of dope would get this whole room high. Anybody hear that? You can shoot dope and still go to work. Shoot dope and still take care of your kids. Shoot dope and don't be sick. Yo, back in the day. One little bag of weed would get this whole room blazed. But I ain't come to glorify, right? But anyway, from Baltimore City. I left Baltimore because I was uncivilized, undisciplined, smoking weed, chasing women, in and out of jail. Homicidal, suicidal, deaf, dumb, blind, and ignorant. And everybody I was hanging with was living the same way, thinking the same way. So at the end of the day, I was depressed, I was miserable, I was unsuccessful, I was unhappy, and I wanted more. Because I'm Aquarius, and Aquarius people, we creative. Yeah, Aquarius in the house. February the 5th, the same day as Bobby Brown. Different years. You know I'm crazy, all right? And listen, and I've been on drugs for what? 20 years. I've been clean for what? 15 years. But all I got is what? Today, all right? I love illustrations because sometimes I've been in 8 recovery programs, 6 hours a day on dialogue on recovery. And sometimes we get tired of coming to groups. Is that true? Yeah. Right, but this is our medicine. So they said, listen, a lot of people don't want to take their medicine. So you got to be creative and give it to them so they will take their medicine. Put it in something else that they love to eat with the medicine in it, and they can eat their medicine. Anybody catch that? So when I said that to say this, so meetings got to be what? Exciting.
I know that's right.
Humor gotta be in here. Real life stories gotta be in here. We gotta cry in here. We gotta get angry in here. We gotta have joy and triumph in here. It gotta be in here to keep people's minds here. Cause we play in here, we die out there. You understand that? I didn't play when I got high. I don't play when I try to what? Stay clean. Because I can get my time back. I'm not exempt. 15, one bad decisions, I got 13 dogs at home. If I get high tonight, none of them will eat. You hear what I'm saying? I'll be homeless quickly. We know how that goes, right? So listen, I love illustrations. My mother's a school teacher, and I think I get that from my mom, right? And this is right here is the heart. Everybody understand the heart? They say where your treasure is, your heart is. Everybody catch that? So if your kids is your treasure, that's where your heart is. If the Eagles is where your heart is, listen, that's where your treasure is, that's where your heart will be. If shooting dope is your treasure, that's where your heart will be. Being clean, if that's your treasure, that's where our heart will be. The heart is very important. It's very crucial to what? To our recovery process. And we're going to talk about tonight why it's so hard to recover. Anybody hear that? Talking clean and living dirty. Anybody got that problem? Yeah. Okay, all right. I come to learn. I come to step on toes. I come to make people think. I come to smash reservations. I come for y'all for help. I come what? I don't come to be liked. Anybody hear that? Yeah, I don't come to be liked. Because listen, the people who like you might throw your ass under the bus. Yeah, and if everybody like you, you might be kissing ass. And I don't kiss ass no more today. Anybody hear that? Yeah, so you don't have to like me, just don't touch me. All right, let's get into it. All right, listen. Right here. And we're going to start from here. The cloud of what? Trauma. Who been here? Who had the, Charlie, slow down, Dirk. Charlie Brown. Remember Pigpen? Yeah. Remember every time he walked, the dirt followed him, remember? Yeah. The cloud of trauma follow us, a lot of us. Who got PTSDs? Right here. Got them. Right. Who got hurt issues? Got them. Right. Who got abuse issues? Got them. Yeah. Who got abandonment issues? Got them too. Who got rejection issues? Yeah. Got them too. How about childhood atrocities? Got them too. Cinderella syndrome. Yeah. How about death of loved ones? got them. The cloud of what? Trauma. And this is what? Reality. And a lot of us don't like reality, so we escape the fantasy. And drugs, alcohol, and pills is the vehicles that take me to the matrix to escape reality. Anybody hear that? Playing here, we die out there. Listen, I hauled ass up here like I was in a goddamn Maserati, but I pulled up in my ghetto mobile. You know what I'm saying? I need a new muffler and everything. I got one eye, a deer hit my ass and knocked my eye out. Listen, he ran up the hill. I said, you big bastard. Yo, cracked my radiator and all that. Last winter. Yes, last winter, right? But I still keep it moving. Because I made no excuses to get high, y'all. Who came out the house broke and still got high? Remember those days? Yo, who took you all day long when the rooster crows until the sun went down and we still didn't get $10? Who remember those days? And when we finally got $10, we got burnt. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Who want to go back to that lifestyle? All right, so look, the cloud of what? Trauma. It's all going to interconnect. Here's another thing, too, about me. I'm a forensic ghetto black Kojak. I don't like talking fruits. I like talking what? Roots. Fruits is I shoot dope. Roots is why I shoot dope. Anybody see that? Fruits is when she don't shut up, I beat her up. That's the fruit of his tree. Why he put his hands on a woman is the root of his tree. She said, I can't stand men. Don't like them. Yo, don't trust them. I only tolerate them because they got a penis and money. That's the fruit of her tree. But why she don't trust men is the root of her tree. So when we share in here or out there, I dare us to stop sharing here and start talking here. Because the roots is where our Pandora box is. And that's where the pain is at, and the hurt is at, and the resentment is at, and the fear is at, and the death is at, and the abuse is at in the Pandora box. Let's get into it. Why it's so hard to recover? All right, number one, anger and hatred. Anger and hatred. Who knows life will make your heart cold? Is that true? Yeah. Life will make our heart cold. Anybody got cold hearts like Russia? All right, okay. Who in here is hard for you? You will never what? Ask for what? You know, will never forgive. Somebody do you wrong, somebody betray you, it's on. They on your what? Your list. Yeah. Anger. Who know anger is a second emotion? Give you an example. When the topic comes up about mothers, a lot of people get angry when they talk about mothers. Mothers is the what? The topic. Anger is the byproduct of what? My mother. And I need to address why I'm mad at my mom. What did she do? And guess what? And if I don't, I will always stay angry. Because my roots of my anger is what? My mother. Everybody understand that? How about bad decisions? Who mad at themselves? Angry at you? Who in here never smile? The super serious people. Not talking about, hey, they mad at the air. They mad they woke up. They mad at God. They mad at Jesus. They mad at Buddha. They mad at Allah. They mad at the books. They mad at the therapist. They mad at the cook. They mad at the blackboard. They mad at their socks. They mad at their sneakers. They mad at their roommate. They mad at their fingernails. They mad at their eyes. They mad at their nose. They mad at their brain. They mad because they mad again. They mad. And can never smile and never relax and overwhelm themselves with being super serious when you need to woosah and relax. It's not that serious, but it is serious. But it's all about what? Balance, anger. Who's passive aggressive in here? Who plot and scheme? Who's sneaky? Yeah. They the ones that pull the fire alarm and run for cover. Passive aggressive. They the ones that sit on the toilet and leave a forensic ass print on the toilet. Passive aggressive. Passive aggressive. And they the ones that the men that sleepwalk at night over to the women unit. What are you doing? And she out there too. Passive aggressive. I don't like her. Let me call DHS. Passive aggressive. How many women give your man all the sex he wants, but when he sleeps, then you rob him? Passive aggressive. Anybody know what the mob? The mom will what? Wine you, dine you. I watched the golf over the other night. And the guy who called out when the golfer got shot, that was Paul, I forgot his name, it was Paul or somebody. And they took him on a long trip. They went to go get some mattresses because they about to go to war. He said, pull over here, let me go to the bathroom. And when he went out to go to the bathroom, then the gun came from behind the head and he popped him 3 times. Passive aggressive. He said, leave the gun. Take the cannolis.
Yeah.
Passive.
Take the cannoli.
Passive aggressive. Plotting and scheming, all because I'm what? Angry. Who suppress their anger then explode later? Whoa. Is that dangerous? Who bring adolescence in here unaddressed? What daddy did in here unaddressed? What mommy did in here unaddressed? Unresolved issues grow up and have babies. And I suppress my anger from a little girl and a little boy, and I grow up and I bite the hand that feeds me. And I always find excuses not to stay here. In this programming, that programming, this programming, this IOP, and TC in prison, here and there. Anger, suppressing my anger, then I explode later. Passive aggressive, we plot and scheme. Who's aggressive when you get angry? Don't care about parole, probation, displace, CEO. Everybody hear that? You get angry, you're gonna go off. Is that dangerous? Yeah, all right. Who got angry and broke your cell phone? No insurance. No insurance and broke your phone. Anybody been there before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, listen. The anger. Hey, who know people in prison never coming home? All because of what? Their anger. Big piece. How about hatred? Hatred is a strong word. I hate white folks. I hate black folks. I hate Jews. I hate Nazis. I hate recovery. I hate the disease of addiction. Hate is a strong word. I hate children. I hate women. I hate men. I hate authority. I hate being told what to do. Hatred is strong. Who hate the disease of addiction? Yes, right. All right. And guess what? The person that you don't like be the one that helped save your life. Anybody hear that? Who remember John Q with Denzel Washington? Remember his son fell out and his son needed a heart. And remember the girl at the beginning of the movie was driving Cavalier, a little bougie woman. And she just driving around the cars and all that. And then the truck came and she couldn't stop and she died. And her heart saved his son life. Because her heart fitted his son's, heart, chest. Look at his heart. Fit his chest, and he was able to what? Live. But it was the Caucasian guy, the nurse, who ran all the way down the hallway when the facts came to let him know that we got a heart for your son. So be careful of the person that you say you hate, because that might be the person that what? Saved your life. Remember the Titans. Denzel said, everybody off that bus. White folks, I want the black guy with a white guy. I want y'all to know each other. Tired of this racism. Tired of this foolishness. I want you to know where he's from and his music and his genealogy, his mother, his father, where he been at. I want you to know him. That's your teammate. And he took him to the battle of Gettysburg, where over 50,000 soldiers lost their lives. He said that we can't get together and get it right here. We'll die just like them. Remember the Titans, based on a true story. And they wound up winning the championship. They had to get away from racism to come back to racism to play as a team and still win the championship. Watch who you hate. That might be the person that helped save your life. Anger and hatred. Next one, why it's so hard to recover. Selfishness. Too selfish and self-centered. Is that dangerous? Selfish. Who hands like this? Hoarders. Anybody here like this? Hands of hoarders? Who know about homeless divas? That's not Philadelphia. You might know about Philadelphia. 13 in Susquehanna. We used to do groups down there. And it be girls, them homeless divas. Girls in there homeless, they got on Prada. They homeless, they got on Gucci. They homeless, they got on Chanel's. And with that donation bag, they all in there. You got a 5 in there. Is there a 4 in there? Is there a bra in there? Yo, let me see that. And guess what? And listen, and then they get the nerve to look down on somebody. You homeless just like she is. Homeless divas. And guess what? And now they get donations. And now the next woman come through, and now we're hoarders. And listen, you didn't have nothing. God gave you what you got. And you can't keep nothing unless you what? Give it away. That's real. Don't hoard. Who remember Ebenezer Scrooge? Christmas Carol. By humbug. Get a job. I'm going to fire you. He was real evil. He was real nasty. He was bitter. A big mansion, all that money by himself, miserable. Yep. Had 3 dreams. That third dream woke him out of his sleep. He went to sleep by humbug. He woke up, Merry Christmas. His hands was like this when he went to sleep. When he woke up, his hands was open. Because God will fill them, then we bless others. That's how it goes. Be selfless, not selfish. How about riding on the bus and you see women standing up and men sitting down? Women with bags in their hands, just looking at a guy. Look, can I have your seat? They don't say it, just hope he will get up. He won't get up and he sleep. He acting like he sleep. And won't even what? Get up. Selfish, self-centeredness. That's big right there. How about this right here? That's why I can't really recover. Because I'm selfish. It's all about me, myself, and how about this right here? Being dishonest. Where the liars at in here? The Decepticons. Is that dangerous? Yes. Who here can beat a lock detector test? You that good? Everybody hear that? Yeah, who stole from people and help them look for it? That lies. Lies. Who is it? Mine, huh? High as hell. Can never look my mother what in the face. I remember my mother came up to my job one day. I used to work at Wendy's back in Baltimore City. And my mother said, listen, she talked to the manager. She said, where the manager at? She said, go get him. Manager come back, people in line and everything. She said, listen, you see his black ass? That's my son, all right? It's Thursday. Tomorrow's check day. Don't you give my son that goddamn check. Wilson, bring your ass up here. That's my father, right? So listen, that's my man. He will jump on you and listen, don't you give my son that check. We will be up here to get that check. Anybody hear that? I was so embarrassed. I wanted to quit and all that madness, right? Who got enablers in your life? Anybody got enablers? Who hurt their mothers and their mother was crying and you started to cry? I've been there. Who here had kids and your kids didn't recognize you because you lost that much weight? You know what I'm talking about? Who missed funerals getting high? Who missed graduations getting high? One girl said at Recovery Centers of America, we do groups out there, past Maryland, the one in Maryland, past Delaware Avenue, we do groups out there, right? God is awesome. It's 1 mile to drive from the entrance all the way to the front door. Anybody catch that? And there's no signals out there. You can't use the phone. I like that place. Yeah, no phone. That's one thing about recovering addicts. They don't want to give up the damn phones. But anyway, what were we talking about? Being what? Dishonest. Thank you, sis. Being dishonest and lying, right? It lost my point, right? But anyway, my whole point is that, listen, we got to be what? Honest. Recovery don't begin until we get what? Honest. Very good. Who still want to shoot dope? What's stopping you? Who still want to smoke coke? What's stopping you? Who still want some perks, some Xannies? Who want to sell some subs? Lord have mercy. Yeah, okay, all right. Gotta be honest. Who want to sell drugs? You don't want no goddamn check, no regular check. They come bi-weekly or pay weekly. And state takes some, city takes some. And your old child support, they taking damn near everything. And how can I have integrity or walk with dignity and be responsible with a check that won't provide when I'm used to getting thousands in one day and being reduced to what? To what? Having me what? Being humble and being grateful for the little small check. Guess what? Because I will never appreciate the full loaf until I appreciate the crumbs of struggle. Because crumbs produce what? Slices. More crumbs, more slices. More crumbs, more slices. More crumbs, half a loaf. More crumbs, full loaf. And I will never appreciate the full loaf of recovery until I appreciate the crumbs of struggle. Big piece right there, all right? Yo, gotta be honest. You wanna get high? Talk about it. This is not a witness protection program. Anybody understand that? Open up your mouth. Everybody hear that? We was on the block, we yelled straight. Yo, stick up, boys. Yo, testers. Everybody come running. Knockers. Jump out, boys. We was loud. How many guys sold drugs and the woman, you always had a woman that always used to always be drawing. This ain't no dime. This ain't no goddamn dime. This ain't a dime. go ahead, girl. This ain't a dime. This ain't a dime. Yo, boy, this ain't no goddamn dime. Make the block hot. Yo, give her one so she can shut the hell up and get the hell out of here. Go see somebody else, all right? Yo, why it's hard to recover? Defense mechanism. Who's defensive in here? Yeah, who came in here with your luggage and your IDs? But guess what? You stopped off at Lowe's and Home Depot first before you got here. And you bought a bag of invisible cement. And you bought some what? And what? Invisible what? Bricks. And we became contractors right here at Bowling Green and lay down what? Cement in my room. And putting up bricks in my room. Lay down more cement and put up bricks in my room. Put down more cement and put up bricks in my room. And now I'm insulated. But I've just built a what?
Foundation.
Yeah. Who got trust issues in here? Yeah. How's it? Listen, if we don't trust the help, where do we get help from?
Jesus. Nowhere.
Yeah. But he said Jesus. That's like John. Jesus working. He working out. But check this out. God works through who? People. And if we don't trust people, God has said, listen, I sent you a boat. Y'all seen that? Remember that story? Yeah, but you didn't take the what? The warning signs that I sent you. So you drowned and you died. All right? And listen, what's your name?
Steve.
Steve. I give Steve $20. Steve, get you one, give me one. I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Steve come back with a story. He has nothing in his hands.
Literally. Literally, I have nothing in my hands.
He said literally. I didn't know that, Steve. I ain't telling you.
Hey, I accept this ball. I got a joke about it.
Okay, all right. How much time you got clean, Steve?
Huh?
How much time you got clean? Oh, wait a minute, y'all.
Last time, 4 years.
How much time you got now?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Give it to him, y'all. 2 weeks up front. God bless you. So listen, I trusted Steve to go look cop for me to kill me. Now I gotta come in here. What's your name, soldier? Sal? Yep. I gotta trust Sal and company to what? Help save my life. So we do got trust issues. It's just selective trust. You ever hear that? The same energy to die, the same energy to what? Live. Behind the wall, the defense mechanism that we built for ourselves. Number one is what? Silence. Silence of the lamb. Who's verbally constipated in here? You know what I'm talking about? Ego inflated, but verbally constipated. Let me say that again. Ego inflated, but verbally constipated. Who can talk about everybody else except you? Yeah. Do men gossip like women?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, we do.
Sometimes worse.
Sometimes worse.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Who here, your mouth is like Fox News? Some people's mouths in here is like CNN News. They can't hold water. Listen. They love what? Gossip. Everybody hear that? Who know people that will help us if they turn around and talk about us?
Yeah.
Yo, listen, there's another thing too about me. I tell you, I'm a forensic ghetto black Kojak. I put out fires before they get started. Don't give people money if you don't give from where?
The heart.
Here. If I give a man Steve, right, Joe? Steve, I give Steve $5. I gave from here. He won't hear it again. Because I gave from here. But if I don't give from here, now that's what? I could be a loan shark. Where my $5 at, Steve? I hate that I'm burned. Now there's a problem. There's a rumble in the grass over there with the deers and the coyotes and all that madness over goddamn $5. And now I get put out. Now I'm in another program because I gave him $5. It moved just that fast like that. The disease of addiction is insidious, not the movie. Insidious. It's progressive, not the insurance company. It's chronic, not Dr. Dre. It's bad for them. Just when you thought you got a hand on dope, here comes something else. Because the disease of addiction comes through our children, come through good times, come through bad times, come through phone calls, come through get the case of the ethics. It's coming. It never dies. And the disease of addiction is fatal. And his job is to keep everybody in here in a casket with a eulogy that says if they were to just stop drinking, just stop using, their asses would not be in this casket before their time. Amen. The disease of addiction depends on us to be ignorant and arrogant. Arrogant means you know every goddamn thing. No more than the NA text. You wrote the damn text. You know what I'm talking about? I know dudes quote the Bible, but can't walk across the street without shooting dope. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, talking clean, living dirty. I don't like when people say, I don't know everything. Yes, you do. You know something. It's the fact that what we learned, we didn't apply.
Right.
Everybody hear that? So stop telling yourself that you don't know nothing. Yes, you do. Silence of the Lamb is one. Program gangsters and gangsterettes. Are they in here? Program gangsters and gangsterettes. We got a hand. Come on, brother. Your hand was up? You was scratching. He was scratching. All right. Hey, Muncie in here. Gratisford in here. State in here. Federal in here. County in here. But nobody's afraid of you. But guess who they're afraid of? Themselves. Who know this is a psych ward? Anybody know that?
Yes.
Who know this is a circus up here? High wire acts, mini clowns and midgets and high wire acts and knife throwers all live between the two ears. And stay out of there. If you ain't a Muslim, you don't have a Quran up there. Stay out of there. If you Buddha, you don't have a Buddha book up there. Stay out of there. If you Jewish, you don't have the Torah up there. Stay out of there. If you don't have the word of God up there. Because the mind stinks. And how do we clean up a stink mind? Ajax? Fabuloso? When the mind stinks, we need the word of God in our books up here to clean up a stink mind. Silence of the Lamb. All right, number 2, program gangsters and gangsterettes. Nobody's scared of you, they scared of their damn selves. Number 3, how about inappropriate humor? Who laugh and joke because you hide in pain? Is that dangerous?
Yeah.
Right here. We laugh and joke right here with the fruits, but don't talk about what the roots. It was one guy, 21 years. Who know about Southwest Philadelphia? Southwest, who's a house manager over there. 46 in King Sesson. And a young boy, 21 years old, surrounded by a bunch of grown-ass men, 45, 50, 60 years old. He 21. He felt what? Isolated. He felt marginalized. He felt alone. He felt misunderstood. And he started smoking right in the goddamn recovery program. I said, yo, what you doing? You know what I'm doing. What it look like I'm doing. I said, yo, put that weed out. You can't smoke no weed up in here. You crazy? Yeah. It's a hands-on program, so I couldn't choke him in, like Bart Simpson does his son. yeah, right. But anyway, right? Homer, shake Bart, right? But anyway, right? And one day, that same day, he said, yo, everybody kiss my ass. He told me inappropriate humor. I said, why you say that? Who are you talking to? All of y'all. I said, yo, you take 15 meds. Come back and take your meds. He said, you take them.
Yeah.
I said, you ain't want to eat? He said, no, I ain't eating that trash. And he started to walk. True story. He started to walk from 58th and King Sesson all the way to Upper Darby. And guess who was behind him?
I know that's right.
Why? Because I love. Why? Codependency. Why? The cape was on. Why? The helmet was on. Why? The magical belt was on. Why? The gloves was on. Why? The boots was on. Why? Because somebody did it for me. And I walked with him. And I was angry. I said, yo, would you stop walking, man? Come here. Listen to me. Talk. He kept walking. Then I was enraged. And then I went from anger. Then I went from frustration. Then I went to understanding. Then I went to sympathy. Then I went to compassion. Because he was hurting. That's why it's bad for us to judge people without understanding what they do. And anybody remember about Red Shelter back in the day? Yo, a guy used to what? Take showers with his clothes on. Washing up with a sweatsuit on. Like, I'll be out in 5 minutes. A lambskin on. Listen, and dudes laughing and talking about him, but they did not know he was raped in prison. He was raped in prison. When we don't understand them, we judge them. We become reckless journalists. Big piece right there. Why it's so hard to recover? Because we're hiding behind the wall of defense mechanism. How about intellectualization? Brainiac dum-dums. Who's so smart still do dumb things? Anybody? Yeah. Who know about Bernie Madoff? Madoff with billions. Quiet Jewish brother. When they thought he was seen appear innocent because he ran NASDAQ. And people gave their life savings to a criminal. How about the smartest guys in the room? Enron. How the top executive, they cast their chips in before the ship went down, but they still got locked up. One of the dudes, he blew his brains out because the feds was on his trail. Used their intelligence for wickedness. They raped California of electricity for one day. Intelligence, intellectualization, behind the wall of defense mechanisms. Anybody hear like that? Use their intelligence for wickedness? That's dangerous, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right, how about this right here? Let's go. Who played the victim? Who played the victim in here?
Everyone.
Is that dangerous?
At some point, we all did.
That's like self-pity con artists. They listen, the lyrics on their record is legitimate. But if we keep talking about this from Tuesday to Tuesday, his ears get tired and he wish I shut up and he hope my hand don't go up and he gotta go to the bathroom and he gotta smoke 20 cigarettes and he said, why don't you just shut the hell up? Because they heard this for 2 weeks already and it's called manipulation. Because I'm looking for what? Sympathy. I don't want help. Let's be real. Let's go here. I just want coochie. Yeah. I'm gonna cast my nets this way where the women at. In a minute here like that, cast their nets this way where the women is.
Yeah.
And hopefully somebody will bite what I'm throwing up. Everybody hear that? Then it be what they say? Bowling Green's Gazette. Jimmy and Lucy was in the trees last night. A bee bit them in the ass. I'm like, okay, let's keep it moving. Right. I know a lot of that be happening out here, for real. Cause listen, when the opposite's in the building, guess what? Get ready for turbulence. And listen, the drugs is gone. Who horny?
All of it.
Yes, the drugs is gone. Who horny? Who here talk? How many days here talk to your what? To your body, your anatomy, and tell them to shut up and be quiet?
Yeah.
Is that important, ladies? How many men talk to what? To him down there. Shut up! I don't care. I know she got a big butt. I know she got big breasts. I don't care. She takes psych meds. She's crazy. I don't care. We're not going to the clinic. You better talk to him. You better hear that? Because when the little man start talking, he just direct traffic. Yeah, that's right. That's real. Hey, listen, men, check this out. I'm 51, and I always took women for granted, and I apologize to all the women that I took women for granted, right? Because I thought because the woman is with me, she's there with me. That's a lie. A lot of women, they are gone way before we know they're gone. Emotionally, she's gone. Spiritually, she's gone. Psychologically, she's gone. But because I see her ass, I believe she's what? There. Everybody know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Addictive relationships is serious. Who get feelings in here? Let's say after the butt, now what? Everybody hear that? I'm persistent, she's resistant. I'm persistent, she's resistant. And guess what, ladies? The chase is sometimes better than the what? The catch. Yeah. What's your name? Elena. I said, hi, Elena. She said, shut up. That's exciting. I said, Elena, here's my phone number. Call me. I'm going to report your dumbass. Leave me alone. That's what? Excited. Why? Because I'm being what? Persistent. And it becomes a what? A challenge. And I really don't want her. Everybody understand that?
Oh, yep.
I do everything to get her, but I stop doing it to keep her. Everybody understand that? That's why ladies, keep your legs closed. Everybody hear that? And don't advertise your behinds, advertise your minds. And if you advertise your behinds, guess what you're going to get? Left behind or wet behind. Everybody understand that? Yeah, that's real. But when you advertise your mind, lady, you let the man know that, listen, I'm not to be played with. I have boundaries here. It's a queen here. I have purpose here. I don't compromise my integrity here. Now, if you want to stay here, then guess what? You're going to get some of this, but not that. If anybody know about the pimp movie, The Mac, with Goldie, he said, Goldie, any man can get a woman's body, but you got to get her what?
Mind.
Because when you get the mind, you automatically you get the behind. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Let's keep moving. All right, let's go. Playing the victim. Playing the victim, guess what? One sympathy, guess what? You'll stay on the plantation of active addiction. How about antagonists? I love this one. Where the button pushers at in here? The button pushers. I'll give you an example about me, all right? Me and Steve again, right? Me and Steve again, right? Check this out. Look, I let the enemy works through me. I'm miserable. He's happy. I'm bitter. He's not. I'm cold-hearted. He's loving. I'm selfish. He's caring. He gives. We just totally the opposite. Steve has a good piece about him. He has a good aura about him, and I don't like that. I'm jealous. I'm a hater, and I'm an antagonist. And I push buttons. Now, me and he roommates, and I push his buttons on what? Tuesday. You know what? He give me a pass. Wednesday, pushing it again. Now he give me that look. Thursday is on. Friday, he in my face. Saturday, we in the office. Sunday, he want to get replaced. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Next week, he said, guess what? It ain't dirt, it's me. Because I'm God's instrument to push his button that he never worked on. Let me say that again. God sent me into Steve's life to push the button that he never worked on. Do everybody see that? When you see that person like that, they are a blessing in disguise.
That's right.
Antagonists are not what? Burdens. They are a blessing in disguise. Because they pushing the buttons that we refuse to work on. They push this button, we get angry. They push that button, we get angry. They push abuse, we get angry. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Antagonists. How you see them is how you what? Treat them. Who mind closed? Oh, very good. We got about 7 minutes. Who mind is closed? Who's closed-minded? Is that dangerous?
Yes.
Information be like this. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. It will never get in because my mind is what? Closed. And I got to open up my mind. You're a Republican, I'm a Democrat, so what? My mind is open. She a woman, I'm a man, so what? My mind is open. You Caucasian, I'm black, so what? My mind is open. You a young head, I'm an old head, so what? My mind is open. He work here, we live here. So what? My mind is open. My mind is open, not closed. You'd be surprised when your help comes. Everybody understand that? Well, it's hard to recover because my mind is closed. I have selective people that I talk to and trust. Who got codependency issues? Who try to come save the day? Lazy people look for what? Codependency people. Codependency look for what? Lazy people. Because lazy people always looking for codependency people. Because guess what? They too lazy to do what they should be doing for themselves. So they're looking for somebody to what? Assist them in a what? Irresponsibility. Codependency people don't feel like nobody, don't feel worthless until they have somebody to help. And they help each other stay what? Sick.
Yep.
The lazy person and the codependent person. Stop playing God's job. Derek told me that. God told you can't save nobody. Only you can save is who? Pretty good. How about being, let me say judgmental, self-loathing. How about perfectionists? Who perfect in here? Anybody perfect in here? Socks this way. Cereals this way. Underwear is this way. Everything is perfect. And when things don't go perfect, what can happen? Huh? Yeah. Who got OCD in here? Yeah, OCD. The rest of y'all must got ODD. Obsessive dirty disorder.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of ODD in here.
Dude take his shoes off, Lord, just light the whole unit up. Light the whole unit up. Hey, resentments, who got them?
What?
Who got resentments?
Right here.
Who want to talk about that? Come on, let's go. Resentments. And that's hard for me to recover because I got resentments. Anybody? Resentments, holding grudges, and handing it back. Come on, I'm coming back up front. Come on. What's your name?
Jonathan B.A.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing alright.
All right.
I'm enjoying the vision. It's pretty cool.
Praise God, brother.
I got resentments from my people.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like my real mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
Never met her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I grew up hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Ran way too young. Started drinking too young. And I lived a life that was, brought me to prison at 18. You know what I mean? Shit, I learned hard from the streets. I didn't know how to be a man. I didn't know how to be a father, really. I taught myself. I didn't have the mom, guidance.
Uh-huh.
Never had the dad thing. Everything I learned on my own.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I have real resentments against them.
Mm. Are they still alive?
I'm alive.
No, they still alive.
I don't know. I never met them.
You never met him, okay,
I don't
brother.
know who they are.
All right,
I'm lying, though.
all right, my man. Okay, you think it made you stronger?
I think it made me who I am today.
Very good, brother. Very good. All right, can you forgive you?
Yeah, I already have.
Awesome. How much time you have clean?
This will be no, like, cause I went to another program, so it'll be like 3 weeks.
3 weeks? All right, God bless you. God bless you. Anybody else up here? I saw you in the hand. Come on, you had your hand up?
Yeah, resentment from getting everything.
What's your name?
Rich.
Hey, Rich.
From getting like everything to a good spot. Like when I recover, like I don't really go out and use it right away, but when I get everything, get comfortable, and then like one little thing goes wrong, and I think I can just use it to calm down or whatever, but it snowballs real quick.
Okay. You
Yeah.
working on that?
Yeah, for sure.
Very good. How much time you have clean?
2 weeks.
All right. Who remember Color Purple?
Yeah.
I love Color Purple. You remember, Danny Glover was a bum before he met Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
And Whoopi Goldberg, he used her as his what? His crutches.
Yeah.
When Whoopi Goldberg self-esteem rose, and she took the last time he was going to hit my ass, I remember at the dinner scene, she pulled that knife on his ass. I love that. I love Color Purple, right? Spielberg did that movie. I said, wow, that's wow. He just entered to a black arena, and he made a masterpiece. But anyway, right? And then yeah, Spielberg, right? And then she said, until you do right by me, you will never prosper.
Right.
And she leaves, and he returned to the bum that he was. But in his wickedness and ungodliness and self-righteousness, he went to the chicken coop and got the money he stashed. Then he went to immigration. Then he sent for her kids in Africa and brought them back to the plantation. And every bad person, there's good. And every bad person who hurt us, there's good there. Do y'all believe that? Who remember driving Miss Daisy? And driving Miss Daisy was mad because she couldn't drive her car no more. She thought she was in drive, but she was in reverse. And Dan Aykroyd said, "You're not driving that car no more." Then she got mad, and then she got spiteful. Then she got vindictive. Then he got Morgan Freeman. Then he started driving Miss Daisy. And Miss Daisy taught him how to read. And when she got real sick, she didn't send for Dan Aykroyd. She sent for what? Morgan Freeman. How about my man Danny DeVito and throw mama for the train?
Yeah.
Resentments. He told Billy Crystal, crisscross. Crisscross. I killed what? Your wife, you killed my mother. And when it's time to kill his mother, guess what? He didn't want her to die. He just wanted her bitterness and anger and frustration to stop. Everybody hear that? Mm-hmm. Hurt people do what? Hurt people. That's real. Life will make Frankenstein. Life will produce Frankenstein. So guess what? Anybody here who got resentments, understand the person who hurt us. My ex-wife used to beat my ass. You know why? Her son got murdered. That's unresolved issues. Her sister slept with her boyfriend, had 2 kids by her boyfriend. That's pain. Her father went to jail for molestation. That's more pain. The mother tried to abort her with a hanger. Pain. And I had low self-esteem, and she told me all of this. And ladies, when a man's not listening to you because his ears is below the equator, his ears, and he took his ears over here. I took my ears from my head and put it down here. Her coochie wasn't talking, so I didn't hear nothing. I didn't miss that. But listen, she was talking about her pain. And I missed everything she told me until we got married. Then she started putting her hands on me. Then I started to got my ears from down here and put them back up here. Then I started to what? Listen. That's real important. Hurt people what? Hurt people. Now I understood why she was so abusive and so mad and so angry. You got to understand them to accept them to finally forgive them. Let me say that again. For those who got resentments in here. Understand them to accept them to finally forgive them. It was a Puerto Rican lady at Kirkbride 2 weeks ago who was angry, shared this in group. She said at 3 years old, her mother killed her dog, strangled her dog right in front of her. At 7 years old, her mother grabbed her upside down because she overran the washing machine, and she beat it like 15 minutes upside down. At 9 years old, she had the courage to tell her mother that your boyfriend has been touching me. and she put a knife to her neck. At 15, she had her first son, and he dies of SIDS. At 17, she tries again. She has a daughter this time, but she wanted a son to make up for the son she lost. And her daughter had bad relationships. And the daughter leaves, and she goes to Florida. She gets high. The state takes all her kids, and now she's back in Kensington living in a tent. What? True story. Her mother, I said, well, that's painful, right? I said, how was your mother that you got resentments against? How was she raised? She said, my mother was what? Molested by what? My grandfather. Anybody catch that? She said, my mother got married to a man and had sex with the man she married's father, and I was born. And every time the mother looks at me, she see the mistakes she made. Anybody hear that? Wow. Hurt people. It starts here. Understand them, to accept them, to finally forgive them. Here we go right here. I know them cigarettes are calling. Right. Last one, laziness. Who's lazy? Connected with jealousy. Why is that dangerous? To be lazy in recovery, because recovery is hard work. But who's lazy? Come on, your hand was up. What's your name?
My name's Justin.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
All right.
Laziness is why I'm still here for the fifth time. Because every time I gotta give myself a chance when I go out there, and I just go right back to the same old stupid behaviors that I do when, every time I leave a facility like this. So it's one of the things I'm working on. That's another shot.
Very good. How much time you got clean, brother?
Today will be 16 days.
Hey, 18. God bless you, bro. Listen, I had a good time, good group. Check this out, y'all. For those who need resources, real quick, for those who are leaving, jobs, JBS is hiring. That's the slaughterhouse. $18 plus. And they always hire. It don't matter what's on your jacket. You've been locked up, so what? Bring it. Everybody hear that? But Mexicans are there, so get ready to work, all right? Mexicans not playing, all right? Team Clean, all right? Google Team Clean. They start like $18 an hour. That's Team Clean, all right? And you got what? Engaged Security. Security, they three on right there. Engaged Security, right? That's Philadelphia. Trinity Staffing, for those who like the Eagles. They get you inside of the games, the Sixers and the Flyers, etc., all right? What's another one? On-site staffing, that's another one too. I'll put my number up on the board, and anybody have their phone, YouTube. When you go to YouTube, we got a lot of Minds of Men on YouTube, all right? So we need subscribers to help us out, because we have recovery balls every year. So next year, we have a recovery ball. We in ladies' dresses, and we giving men's suits. Everybody hear that? Yeah. And we have a good time. We have a award ceremony. We feed y'all dance tonight and all of that, all right? So for those who are here in February, we work it out. Or if you leave and you never program, call me up and we'll try to get the red in. Because we don't want it a black thing. We wanted an everybody thing. Everybody understand that? Right. That's right, because everybody recovered. We're trying to get the whole masses there. A big rainbow at 3801 Market Street that holds 900 people. Everybody hear that? Wow. Everybody good? Listen, drugs is like a gun. Reservations are those bullets. And self-will always pulls that trigger called a relapse. Who woke us up? God. Granted serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. Amen. All right, y'all. God bless y'all.